All right, guys. So I know we've done quite a few videos about old Dylan Mulvaney, but hey, the guy is in the news and he's making a lot of waves, okay? Because he's on a victimhood tour. Last time I talked about him, Drew Barrymore was on her knees in front of him, okay, worshiping at his woke altar, right? He's been on a whole bunch of shows, okay, making his rounds, celebrating his 365th day of womanhood, okay? In this particular video right here that we're going to react to, he's celebrating his 365th day of womanhood at the Rockefeller Center. And doing this performance, okay, he actually addresses the DailyWire and their criticisms, and it is quite a pretty fascinating response that I want to react to, because there's a whole lot of things I want to respond to, and it is a pretty fascinating video. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Things are going really well. Like, I just had my first dance as a girl, and I can pay my bills, and I'm building up a following, and I feel supported, and you know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's Google my name.
Dylan Mulvaney is intentionally degrading women every time he does this woman-face minstrel show routine. He is insulting and demeaning them and doing it on purpose and profiting off of it, and he doesn't care. If that is the most attractive you will ever look, then I don't even want to imagine what you'll look like when you're at your ugliest.
Boy, I gotta tell you, Walsh go hard, right? One thing I can say about Matt Walsh, agree or disagree with the guy, he goes hard, okay? He says what he feels, okay? He don't hold back. Now, there was a whole lot of debate and controversy in conservative circles about Matt Walsh, and is his rhetoric too harsh? I want to chime in on that real quick and just say this about Matt Walsh's rhetoric. Matt Walsh is probably the only person in the conservative space that can get away with what he says, okay? Without getting basically kicked off the internet, okay? Without getting kicked off online or getting strikes on YouTube for hate speech. And the reason why is because he's under the veil and protection of the DailyWire, okay? Because the DailyWire and YouTube are kind of tight, okay? He's able to do that, right? But there's nobody else in the conservative space that will be able to get away with using the same type of rhetoric that Matt Walsh uses, in particular when it comes to this subject, okay? He's the only person that can get away with it. And that's all I'll say about that subject in regards to whether or not Matt Walsh's rhetoric is too harsh. Leftists, there are plenty of people on the left that can get away with using hateful rhetoric towards the right. They get away with it all the time, right? It's totally fine. It's totally fair game. There's not many people on the right that can get away with that type of rhetoric that, you know, Matt Walsh is using, okay? Then that is what I'll say about that.
Documenting his creepy, fetishized version of what it means to be a girl.
Well, Dylan Mulvaney has had some surgery to make his face look more like Bruce Jenner's. Dylan Mulvaney has just given the best proof yet that transgenderism broadly, or at very least the type of transgenderism that he suffers from, is a sexual fetish.
Dylan is not a woman. Dylan is playing a caricature of a woman.
That one can say he is a woman and become one of the most influential women in America in just 6 months of wearing dresses and ironing his hair. The patriarchy always wins, gang.
Oh, and there is Dylan Mulvaney as Audrey Hepburn. The difference being that Audrey Hepburn was an actual woman with a vagina.
Okay, now what in the right-wing
Who put this hateful mess on up in here?
Hateful. Again, I don't know if anything I just heard in that highlight reel was hateful, okay? Was it hateful for Ben Shapiro to just state a fact, right, that Dylan Mulvaney was dressing up like a woman who actually was a woman and had a vagina? That is a fact, okay? Facts are not hate speech. Now, Matt Walsh's opinion in regards to how attractive Dylan Mulvaney is, right, as a woman, as a girl, or whatever, again, I don't think that's hate. That's just an opinion, okay? I didn't hear anything there that was hateful, okay? I heard criticisms, harsh criticisms, but harsh criticism is not hate.
I did. I showed it.
What? Why would you give them even a second of your big day?
Well, these are the people I have to deal with on a regular basis, so I thought I should include them in the evening.
But that doesn't mean you have to listen to them.
Well, I've always loved a little constructive criticism.
Baby, there's nothing constructive about that.
And it's not just criticism, it's indoctrination.
Wow, incredible, right? Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Except in this case, there is no indoctrination. It's not indoctrination to basically state biological facts, right? That's not indoctrination, okay? Incredible that she would even make that statement. And the criticism is constructive, right? In the sense that, you know, hey, they're saying that this guy, just in virtue of nature and biology, is not a woman, right? I mean, that, or a girl. That in my opinion is constructive, okay? Acknowledging reality is constructive.
Trans and non-binary people have been around for thousands of years.
Again, biological fact. There's only two sexes, male and female. Rarely, very, very, very rarely, you will have intersex. But biologically, there's male and there's female, okay? And it's been like that since the beginning of humanity, okay? Our species, okay?
My love, they want to silence us. They want to silence us and keep us in the matrix.
Well, I think we've established that I really like to talk, so I don't think they're going to have the best luck silencing me. Truthfully, I don't know what their goal is, but I do know how they make me feel now that I've built up a thicker skin. It doesn't hurt me. Do you want to feel how it feels? Do you want to know that it doesn't hurt me? Do you want to hear about the deal I'm making? My response going forward, it's not over-explaining myself. It's not pleading. It's not expecting kindness from someone who has no kindness to give. My response is in the next joyous video that I make. That's my response.
Yeah, so this person here is clearly trying to play the victimhood card without, you know, outright saying it and pretending that they're, you know, above it all and whatnot. But again, this person is trying to paint themselves out to be a victim, right? They're a victim of hate and harassment. When again, the main criticism of Dylan Mulvaney, okay, is that, hey, this person is performing, okay? This person is basically acting in a way that he believes a girl, or his idea of womanhood, or how women or girls behave and act. And basically his response to this criticism is to dress up in a dress and to dance around on stage while singing, basically to act, right? This person is an actor. They grew up as an actor. And to me, I don't think that's a coincidence that this person is basically, you know, acting, or to suggest this person may be acting in what he believes to be ways that women act. And he's profiting off of that by saying that, hey, I'm a woman. Clearly is working well for his career, okay? But let's be real. None of those criticisms, saying those things, are not hateful. That's just criticism. That's it. People can criticize me without being hateful. People can say, hey, I don't like your opinions, right? I think you're wrong on this, you're wrong on that. I'm not going to call them hateful, right? Because they're criticizing me, right? But see, when you want to silence criticism, what you do is that you gather sympathy tears, right? You gather sympathy tears and you claim that what these people are saying is hateful, and you play victim. And that's what's happening here. Dylan Mulvaney's trying to play victim without just overtly saying, hey, I'm a victim, right? He's trying to pretend like he's taking a high road on this, that he's above it all. I'm just going to stay happy. But the fact that he's addressing it in the first place tells you that, hey, I'm trying to let the world know this is what these people are saying about me, right? Shed some tears. Give me some more money.
And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Can we pause there? I'm going to say something that might make people feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm trying really hard to maintain a relationship with God, and I don't think that he made a mistake with me. And that maybe one day I will actually be grateful for being trans. that this isn't some curse, but it's just a different path to the same destination.
Now, see, again, what I tell you, it started off with, oh, well, I'm kind of above it all, right? It's just whatever. It's just constructive criticism. I'm strong. I can handle it, right? Now it progressed to just outright victimhood. Outright, oh, well, you know, I'm trying to, you know, maintain my relationship with God, and, you know, I am, you know, trying to deal with this while crying, and one day I'll be, I forgot what word he used to say, but, you know, he'll be okay with being trans or whatever. Again, it's all victimhood, right? That's what it is. It's all victimhood here. You're not a victim. You're rich. You're famous. You are doing shows at the Rockefeller Center. You're going on TV shows. Like, you're at the White House. You're going to random vacations and board. You're not a victim. I'm sorry. You're living a great life. And you want us to boohoo on and cry because the DailyWire has some criticisms, right? It's absolutely amazing.
Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. If I only could. And they can twist it, and they can mangle my joy into something ugly, something that fits an agenda. But the only agenda I have is to be happy and to be healthy and to stay alive.
And to get rich and famous, right? That's what the agenda is, to get rich and famous. But do you notice what he said? To stay alive. Well, your life's not in danger, right? Your life is not in danger. Okay, I've already addressed this so many times. This idea that transgender people are being targeted, okay, that they're being murdered in the streets for being trans is a lie. It's not happening. Okay, it's not happening. Again, victimhood 101, right? Victimhood 101. This is a victimhood fest. Oh, woe is me. I'm rich and I'm famous. And I'm making all this money off, you know, playing my idea of what a woman is, right? And still hasn't even got his battle scars yet. Okay, still hasn't got the bottom surgery yet. The real deal Holyfield still hasn't, but has benefited greatly. But I'm a victim though, right? I mean, this person quite literally could wake up tomorrow and say, hey, I'm a guy again. Outside of the facial surgery and the estrogen, which, you know, again, the estrogen stuff probably is reversible, okay, for the most part. What did he really lose, right? What did he really lose? He didn't lose anything. Dude could literally go back to just living a life as a dude again. He would have gained everything and wouldn't lose anything at all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And if they can't support that, then I don't think that's support worth having. Because I look around this room and on this live stream, and I have all the support that I need right here.
Okay, so if that's the case, what are you crying about? If that's the case, why make a big deal out of it? Why make this whole I'm a victim thing out of it? If you have all your support, if you're good, it's just constructive criticism, you Gucci. Like, why are you doing all this? Because again, it's woe is me, I'm a victim, give me more money, right? Give me more money. And that's fine. Just keep it 100, okay? Just keep it 100. It's about the dough, okay? I'm telling you, the easiest way to be a millionaire in 2023 is to sell/peddle victimhood. It really is. Peddle that. That's the easiest way to be a millionaire.
And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. Now get him to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill.
Now, if I said Dylan couldn't sing, they say that's hate speech, right? Which, I mean, again, it would be constructive criticism. Look, I don't think Dylan's singing is that great. Again, they would say that's, you know, that's hate speech. That's out of bounds. You know, again, that's how far it's went at this point. Any criticism of these people, hate, okay, bigotry, transphobia, ridiculous. But like I said, man, I'm not buying the victimhood thing. I think it's cringe. This person's clearly benefiting. Okay, they're living their best life, and you know, this is again just another example. This is like the new BLM, right? This is the new BLM movement. The whole the trans, you know, thing where, you know, they make themselves out to be in danger and their lives are, you know, under attack. Like, it's the new BLM, man. It really is. It's TLM, right? Or LGBTQ LM, right? That's what it is, to be honest with you. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.